in Leicester, and he was about 93 at the time. So he was one of the real old dogs of the blues. Oh, and I got to know Honeyboy back in the late 80s at the Folk Festival of American Folk Life at the Smithsonian. And so I went to see him that night. I did my little show, and then he got up and he came out on stage real slow. 93, still kicking around with the blues. Oh, he looked so tired and so weary. And I know that how tough it is to run these roads, because I've been doing it for many a year over here. And here he is, 93, and he's still doing it. And I was thinking, oh, Honeyboy. He came out and he sat down. Come on. Oh, and he was just so weary and tired. But as soft and gentle as he was singing, it just pulled me right in. And I don't know if I heard the blues more intense with that little weak voice that he was singing. He was just dripping with the blues. It was so nice. And then he finished his show, and I went backstage to hang out with him because I hadn't seen him in a while, and I wanted to let him know I was thinking about him and how much I enjoyed his show. And he was sitting in the back there, and he was kind of staring at the floor. I could tell he was tired. I said, Honeyboy, you sounded great tonight, man. Thanks for the music. Okay. I said, well, you know, it's great to see you again. You know, the last time I saw you, I was running with old Johnny Shines. You remember Johnny Shines? I kind of remember Johnny. I said, do you remember the first time you played with old Johnny Shines? Yeah, the first time I saw him, I think it was in Memphis at the Handy Park. I said, oh, well, I said, you were with Robert Johnson the night he was poisoned, weren't you? He said, yeah, he drank that poison whiskey. I said, well, Honeyboy, can you remember the first time you got pussy? Man, he jumped up and started bouncing around, telling this big, long story, big smile. Oh. So, if you ever want to perk up an old blues man, just start talking about pussy. Oh, yeah. Honeyboy and Johnny Shine and Robert Lockwood and Henry Townsend. The four cats that really got to know Robert Johnson back in the 30s. Before Robert was poisoned and died. Johnny Shines was the main man because he ran the roads with Robert for 3 years. And I got to hook up with old Johnny Shines. Man, he was about 73 at the time. Had a stroke, he couldn't play his guitar like he wanted to. So I kind of took him out on the road and just kind of nurtured him a bit. Did a whole bunch of shows with him, a couple hundred. Johnny started getting stronger from that playing. He was making a little cash now. Things were going pretty good for old Johnny Shines. We did that big Smithsonian Folk Life Fest with Honeyboy and the other boys. Had a prestigious recording that came out with that one, Grammy nominated. Took off to Texas and recorded with old Snooky Pryor. We had a W.C. Handy award-winning album. Things were looking pretty good for old Johnny Shines. Rode down Beale Street on golf carts with B.B. King to his grand opening. Oh, it just didn't get any better. Those old blues guys were cool. But old Johnny passed away in 1992. He was scheduled to play the Gloucester Blues Fest the day he died. So I carried him down to the grave, buried him along the blues highway. That same highway that old B.B. Kingsbury along, and Jimmy Reed, Howlin' Wolf from West Point, Booker White from Aberdeen. Robert Johnson, he's got 3 graves now. Oh yeah. Over in Greenwood. And old Johnny Shines in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And funny enough, I built the house the Brits built right along Highway 82. So come on down and see me. We'll take a little road trip. Blues Trail road trip. When he was born, he didn't want to go from the womb to the world so cruel and cold. Now he's here, all he fears is growing old. When he was young, he felt invincible, rambling, carefree, unaccountable.